Another hot day, and you can tell by the cat temperature gauge. Although it could be hotter because he could be on the tiles. Mr. Beans, are you asleep? Very, very asleep. Oh, what a good cat answering his daddy.
You're not gonna like this one.
Oh no. We just got a cat flap, and Beans is gonna be the first to test it. He's not gonna like it. He doesn't like change. It's a sensitive baby. Anyway, the quilts are outside drying. I'm just doing a little quick feed and she might sleep, and then I'll get started on the last quilt. Well, no interest, Beans? No, back to Floop City over here. Floop City! So, let's have a little closer look at these. Now, let me zoom out so you can see. So, it's just a really simple patchwork quilt. It's like a checkerboard design, and I just used a cream contrast color and a cream thread, and then a charm pack, 5-inch charm pack. So I think it came down to, these are 4.5 inches each. And then on the back, excuse me, I used an old sheet. Actually, it's an old peplum kind of a mattress skirt thing that we don't use because we don't have a bed that size anymore. So I cut it up after I washed it, and it's lovely and soft because it's obviously been used a couple of times. So, and then the binding was actually one fat quarter, which I joined using diagonal joins. You can barely see them. And I thought that I had videoed the actual process, but it turns out that I didn't. But I'm really proud of these little corners as well. It came out really, really nice. So that's the back where I sewed on the front part, and then the front is just one top stitch which ties it all down. So at the back you can see there's two lines of stitches. So I'm definitely going to video the process the next time. I'm going to press the actual button. And yeah, so this is the other one here, and I used just a different fat quarter. So I think they're really nice. I threw them into the washing machine, which was terrifying. And I just put them on a delicates wash because I was terrified. But they're nice and fresh and clean now. And the wind is nice and it's drying it now at the moment. The weather today is so much cooler. We're getting still some thunderstorms kind of moving through, and unfortunately these were dry this morning because it's lovely and hot, and then a thunderstorm wet them again. So I was like, damn it. I was in town trying to get my sewing machine fixed. Ooh, do you hear that? That's the thunderstorm in the distance there. Excuse me, Mr. B. Okay, I hear my baby. Okay. There's a Beans. He's not moved. This is like his spot now. Hello. Oh, you dropped your doty. That was it. I think you're hungry though, so I'm going to feed you now in a second. So this is my third quilt, and I'm just going to pop you up onto the this thing so I can show you what it's like. Okay, so this is the quilt that I finished last night. So you can see that these basically are the fat quarter lengths, and I just cut 2 lengths and then sewed up in the middle. Now I don't know what that's going to look like on the final piece, but I think this is going to be a fine big quilt. And I still have like this much of the fat quarter left, so plenty to play with. there. I could make another quilt out of those. Yeah, so I'm going to press this now. And I made sure to, on the back here, made sure that they're the seams are going in alternating directions. So I'm going to press all those seams now, and then I'm going to join it up. I'm going to sew these two together, right sides together, and then once I've done that, I'm going to cut this edge off, get that clear, and then cut everything into 4.5-inch strips all the way along again. And then I'll have little hoops. So this is going to be one big tube. I'm going to have small little tubes. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. There you go. Thank God she likes a Dodie. Yeah, so, and then I'll just unpick. I'm going to unpick this line first, then on the second one I'm going to unpick this line, then this line, then this line, then this line, and so on. So you'll effectively get a kind of a step all the way down, and I'll see what I get. I might it might be a step like this, or it might be a step like this and then start again. I'm not sure. We'll find out, won't we, baby? So yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger ironing surface, so I think I'm gonna use a towel or something. Yeah, I think so. So it is 10 to 10. I'm calling it. I keep forgetting that I must sleep. But when I get involved in something like this, it's just so addictive. Oh, love it. So I'll just go over what I've done really quickly. So I sewed the strips into a long tube, and then I took apart the strips one step down each time. So as you can see, it kind of forms a little kind of a fadey strip situation, which I am obsessed with. It's super cute. Yeah, so delighted with this now. I did have to get rid of that center bit. Actually, this is just a good example of what each strip looked like, and then you took it down. But yeah, it just looked a bit, I don't know, I could notice it. But I think it's going to be wide enough. Listen, if it's not, then I'll put it in at the end. But I think it is going to be wide enough and long enough. The only thing is I'm a little bit worried that it'll be too long versus too long for the width. But sure, look, it'll be for a toddler bed or something then at that point. It'll be grand. Yeah, look at these little hippos. This is so cute. I love this fabric. I love it. I got it from Just Hickeys. I think it was just some kiddie fabric that they had. If anyone does know the line, please do let me know. I also love this fabric. It was this, and this that were in a pack together. Sorry, I'm not pointing at the right thing. So this, and this were all in a pack together. And then these and the rest of them were all bought in Sostrana Green. Let me get a little thing so you can see. So one of these little kits, Sostrana Greens, the Green Sisters. It's Danish, and they were $2.98 each for slightly less than a fat quarter. Patchwork, 100% cotton. So yeah, I think it's kind of starched as well. It feels like the fabric feels quite a lot kind of more rigid than this kind of more softer. Now this might be a poly cotton and this might be just a cotton. I don't know what the makeup of this is. It didn't come with the pack. So yeah, that's me for today. I am wrecked. And my aunt gave me those, that lovely, I forgot what it's called. It's not an iris. Orchid, there you go. Isn't it beautiful? And I got this pot from a friend, and it was just pretty. All the English paper piecing. And then there's me. Oh, also a work in progress. And it's pitch black outside now, so I'm gonna go to bed and see if my baby needs me. I'm quite liking these little making vlogs. What do you think? Are you enjoying them? I don't know. I just find it difficult. I can't sit down and do like a straight through video, so I'm just filming when I can. I hope it's interesting. I like it. Also, thanks so much. I'm watching all the comments, and it's mostly garden comments on the previous vlog podcast thing, and yeah, I am so lucky with the garden. And actually Susan, who runs the Irish Fibre Crafter account, and she's also, what's your Instagram, Susan? Everything. Single time, I forget. I can't remember. Anyway, she has offered to kind of help me out with the garden because she was a horticulture person, which is delicious. And also there are some flowers which I found, the kind of pinky ones, they're echinacea. And I remember Ninja Chickens, who has changed her name. I can't remember that one either because I had a baby and I'm tired and I didn't take a nap today. I really should prioritize naps. That's what I need to do. I need to prioritize naps. I'm good with drinking water. I'm good with eating and nourishing myself. I'm good with crafting, but I need to nap, which the crafting probably does have to take a little slowness, but that's okay. Because my health is very important. Yes. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get some snacks for the night. And tomorrow I'm hoping to finish off the quilt top and maybe start basting it and have a front and a back. I'll see how much of that that grey fabric I have left on from that sheet, because it's actually lovely to work with. If not, I have a white sheet that I can use as well. Another one which I just don't have a bed, and it's an old one, which means it's really soft. But the elastic is gone on it from the edges from the fitted sheet, so recycle. Yeah, I did manage to go into town today. Oh yes, sorry, yeah. I managed to go into town today, and I left baby Babbler here and baby Babbles and with James, with my husband, her father. And I dropped off my sewing machine. I think it's dead. No, it's not dead. No. She says, no, we can revive that. And I was like, great, fantastic. But then she saw what I was making. I was showing her what I was making with it. And she was like, you're not quilting on this machine, are you? You're not actually doing the quilting with the batting image. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I cannot believe that you're quilting on a Brother LX15. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just, it was a gift. This machine was a gift. I don't know what to show. She's like, this machine is made to do 2 layers of cotton. That's about it. I was like, oh. And she's like, how long have you been quilting on it? I'm like, well, probably 6 months straight. And she was like, okay. Yes. Yeah. And I think, and now I can't remember when I got it. My mum gave it to me as a present. Now it might have been, it's at least 9 years ago. It's at least nine years ago. I've never got it serviced. Now, and I've only really in the last 6 months really been using it a lot. So, oops. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got my mum's Janome, and I think I'm probably going to invest in a Janome because this is beautiful to work with. It's super simple. It's really old, but it's just got straight stitches, just a few simple stitches. I think it's only got like maybe 10 stitches, 11 stitches. And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I don't need more than that. I just need a solid machine that can do the work. But the only thing is, buying them new nowadays is the only way you're going to get a good machine is to spend about €700 on it. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit interesting. But I'm thinking that Christmas, maybe. So hopefully I'll get my machine fixed anyway, my Brother machine fixed anyway, because look, it's great to have it. You can take it on for classes, and you know, it's absolutely great to have like a plain, simple, easy peasy machine. And you know, it's worked this long. You know, I'd hate to get rid of it. You know, even it's 9 years old. I want it to last another 9 at least. But I need to get it, like, I need to get something a little bit more sturdy if I'm going to keep doing this, because I very much enjoy the quilting. So a little bit of an investment possibly around Christmas for myself. Yeah. Peanut butter. We've just installed the cat flap. You might have seen it at the start of the vlog, actually. They don't quite understand it yet. But that's okay. So I'm going to pack all this stuff away. The crib behind me has to be literally covered because the cats end up inside in the crib. Don't tell my mobile. But we have to like hoover it out and change the sheet every morning because she has a little nap in that during the day, and it's lovely. Although she's kind of been napping all over we don't really have a special nap place for her. She just sleeps where she just passes out wherever, and then we just put her down somewhere. She stays there. Great. We're so lucky with her.